Scamming has become a global problem in recent years. Scamming has become a billion-dollar sector as the e-commerce industry has grown. People who are in need of money often resort to unlawful methods to make money. Technology has so advanced that no one needs a gun to rob a bank or homes to invade and get valuable items to steal and sell. They can now do this in the comfort of their homes. Before now, scammers operated physically. They met different targets in person and used various dubious ways to swindle people of their money and properties. In many nations, this is still a significant part of the game, while in others, it has been completely changed with the world tending to the digital space. We will be looking at the top 10 countries with the highest number of scammers in this video. At number 10 is South Africa. Phishing attempts have been reported throughout the country, luring unsuspecting victims into divulging personal information such as bank account details, social security numbers, and more. Cyber criminals have improved their strategies, incorporating more advanced technology to entice individuals to click on things they shouldn't. People also act as false real estate agents to prey on victims who have limited knowledge of the real estate market and are unfamiliar with the process of buying or selling a home. Fake agents pretend to be in the process of facilitating the entire deal. After that, the suspect will generate forged contracts and ask the customer to deposit significant sums of money as a security deposit for the property. The suspect is not heard from again once the deposit is made. Another system of scamming in South Africa is in football. There is no shortage of talent in South Africa. Fake football clubs have sprung up throughout the country. Players are approached by scouts who claim to have seen their talent and want to sign them. They present documents that appear to be genuine, such as a letterhead or a phony letter from the South African Football Association. Players will then be asked to pay a large sum of money for their equipment, lodging, food, and transportation, and will be promised that they will be repaid tenfold. Once the payment is made, the rest, as they say, is history. And number 9 is India. Counterfeit currency is common in India, and scammers might claim a note given to them is fake. While returning the bill to you, they will swap your genuine note for a forged one. Pretending not to know the way to a person's hotel is one scam taxi drivers use to rip people off. They will then offer to take the person to another hotel, thereby charging you extra to bring you to a different hotel. At number 8 is Venezuela. Since its economy plunged into recession, there has been massive cases of scamming ranging from online dating to fake government bonds. Carjacking is an issue both during the day and at night in Venezuela. Carjackers prefer to target high-end automobiles. Armed gangs ram into their intended victims' cars from behind or try to flag them down to rob them. At number 7 is the Philippines. People randomly approach individuals in the Philippines and claim they look familiar. This is a common tactic used to fool the unwary. Then they decide to take the individual on a tour around the Philippines, where they end up being robbed. There are several techniques they use to fool people once they are in the taxi. Even though the individual has indicated the places they wish to see, drivers go the opposite direction and demand 10 times the amount of money initially bargained. And number 6 is Romania. If you have a problem with paying money online or using dating sites, you should seek help, else you are at a large risk of getting deceived or defrauded. Scammers have taken advantage of unsuspecting people through online dating, phishing, and the sale of non-existent items. Romanian online con artists defraud people using tried and true methods. They aren't usually on the A-list, but they always get the job done. And number 5 is Nigeria. The most common crime in Nigeria is credit card theft, which is followed by gold sales and online dating, bogus documentation and inheritance transfers, fake websites, phony contracts, kidnapping and robbery, and employment scams. Nigerians are also becoming increasingly well known for their involvement in dating and romance scams. Scammers prey on those looking for love connections, mainly through dating websites, apps, or social media by posing as potential partners. They use emotional manipulation to persuade people to donate money, gifts, or personal information. One of the most popular tricks is the advance fee scam, which is a type of fraud. The scam usually involves the fraudster promising the victim a major portion of a huge sum of money in exchange for a little upfront payment, which the fraudster claims would be utilized to achieve the large sum. Another scenario is where scammers will tell their victim a lavishly fabricated story about huge sums of money in their banks or large inheritance from their predecessors that cannot be accessed due to certain government restrictions in their country. They then request their victim's bank details for them to transfer funds to. And number 4 is China. For a country so advanced in technology, it is not a surprise that China is among the top 10 countries with the highest scammers. Their scam comes in form of goods delivery. Chinese factories usually require buyers to make an initial deposit when they make an order. The popular structure is 30% down and 70% paid before shipment. A factory that is out to scam will take this deposit and not deliver. They will just shut down. If they have enough foreign buyers of the product, that is a substantial amount for them. This type of scam is very hard to detect, and this is what makes it effective. And number 3 is Brazil. Brazil has been given the nickname Scam Capital of the World. Guys have taken the opportunity of their beautiful ladies and used pictures of these women to scam people, especially men, both young and old. Brazil has a system of payment called boleto. It is a system where you print a piece of paper with a barcode. This system was built to battle the high level of fraud in the country, but it proved futile as scammers rewrite these barcodes and redirect the payments. This system has gained scammers over $3.75 billion. Pickpocketing and kidnapping are also negative money-making activities for Brazilians. People get kidnapped close to foreign exchange institutions by these men to demand ransom. And number 2 is Indonesia. Indonesia has always been a viable market for e-commerce and online shopping development. Each year, the number of online shoppers in Indonesia rises in tandem with the growth of e-commerce. Over the years, online consumers have increased from 24 million to 35 million. Indonesia is not a safe place to pay your bills online. Scammers in Indonesia are so technologically advanced that they do not even need to know you as a person to defraud you. Since the year 2000, the number of fraud cases has increased, with syndicates defrauding bank clients by illegally installing data capture technology in bank computers. And number 1 is Pakistan. In Pakistan, the most common scamming system is disguising as a military personnel on social media and online dating sites. Scammers pretend to be soldiers on duty in Pakistan. Well, it's an honor to date a soldier or chat with a military personnel, especially a high-ranking officer. That is why many unsuspecting people get scammed. Law enforcement agencies have created awareness for citizens to be alert. Catching such scammers proves to be tough because it is a fake profile. Being a victim of a scam, fraud, or robbery is not a nice experience at all. It can cause emotional and mental trauma for the victim. It is quite rare to see someone who hasn't been a victim of a scam in our world today. So stay safe and protect yourself always while using the digital space. If you've had an experience you would like to share, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Thank you for watching.